There comes a moment in every life when the old way of thinking quietly stops working, not because you failed, not because you were not good enough, but because the version of you that built your past is not the version required to build your future. And if you do not consciously reset your mind, your future will be forced to repeat your past. This message is not comfortable, but it is necessary. You are not stuck because of circumstances. You are not limited because of lack of opportunity. You are not held back because of fate. You are paused because your internal system is running on outdated instructions. Your mind is not a mirror of reality. It is the architect of it. Everything you see in your life today was first written in your thinking yesterday. Every habit, every pattern, every limitation, every result, and the most dangerous prison a person can live in is not made of walls. It is made of familiar thoughts. Your subconscious mind is loyal. It executes whatever program it is given. It does not judge. It does not question. It does not resist. If you repeatedly tell it that life is hard, it will search for proof. If you repeatedly tell it that money is scarce, it will confirm it. If you repeatedly tell it that success is for others, it will make sure you remain an observer instead of a participant. This is not punishment. It is precision. Your mind obeys. But here is the truth that changes everything. The same system that built your limits can build your expansion. The same subconscious that accepted old instructions will accept new ones. But first, there must be a reset, not a wish, not a resolution, a reset. A conscious interruption of the pattern you have been repeating. Most people never reset their thinking. They simply react to life as it comes. They adapt to limitation. They normalize struggle. They call survival being realistic. But realism without intention becomes resignation. And resignation quietly becomes destiny. The mental reset begins the moment you stop asking, what is happening to me? And start asking, what am I creating with my thinking? This question alone can change the direction of your life, because once you realize that your inner dialogue is shaping your outer world, you no longer speak to yourself casually. You begin to listen to your thoughts. You begin to choose your words. You begin to protect your mental environment. You stop feeding your mind with fear, doubt, and defeat. You stop rehearsing loss. You stop repeating the same tired story of limitation. You begin to write a new script, a script of growth, of clarity, of momentum. This is not imagination. This is conditioning. Your nervous system responds to repetition. Your subconscious responds to emotion. Your behavior responds to identity. Change your identity, and your behavior follows. You do not need to force discipline. You become disciplined. You do not need to chase confidence. You become confident. You do not need to fight fear. Fear dissolves as your certainty grows. This is the power of the reset. It is not about becoming someone new. It is about releasing who you are no longer meant to be. You are not meant to live in constant tension. You are not meant to feel trapped inside your own routine. You are not meant to feel small inside your own dreams. Those feelings are signals. They are messages from your future self saying it is time to evolve. Growth is not comfortable, but stagnation is far more painful in the long run. The reset requires one thing above all else, a decision, not a hope, not a plan. A decision that you will no longer allow your inner world to sabotage your outer results. From this day forward, your dominant thoughts must support your direction. You begin each day by installing the identity you are becoming. I am creating clarity. I am increasing my value. I am building a stronger future. I am moving forward. You speak these not as wishes, but as instructions. Then you reinforce them with emotion. Emotion imprints belief. Belief shapes perception. Perception shapes opportunity. Opportunity shapes outcome. And outcome shapes identity. Now the loop is working for you. You begin to notice different things. You make different choices. You respond differently under pressure. What once triggered fear now triggers focus. What once felt heavy now feels purposeful. And slowly, quietly, the old version of you fades. You become more decisive, more aware, more confident, more intentional. Your environment begins to reflect your inner order. People respond to you differently. Opportunities appear more frequently. Your energy changes, not because life became easier, but because you became stronger. Your mind is no longer fighting your future. It is building it. The reset is not a single moment. It is a daily practice, a conscious selection of what you allow into your mental space, a deliberate refusal to rehearse fear, a commitment to grow even when comfort invites you to stay the same. And one day, you will look back and realize something powerful. You were never broken. You were never behind. You were never unworthy. You were simply running an old program. And the moment you reset it, your life began to change. From this moment forward, let your thoughts lift you. Let your words guide you. Let your identity expand. You are not here to repeat yesterday. You are here to build tomorrow. And the reset begins now.